Alrighty. Whoop whoop. Alright, let me fix this. Before we go on our journey, there we go. Sorry. Alright. Let's get up on out of here. Hopefully we're going to have a very peaceful journey. I'm hoping, but look where I'm at. I'm inside the shark. What's up, Bon Michelle? How are you? Hope you're doing well. I've been watching your live streams intently. I will turn the camera here in just a minute. Who else? D Savage, welcome. Nice to have you. I'm going to be driving, so I'm not going to be able to interact with you guys as much until we get to our destination. When we get to our destination, then we're going to have like an open Q&A. This is a members only stream. Who's that? Can't quite see, sorry. Comment went away too quick. Hang on. When I get to this stop sign, I'll check it out. Ah, still sassy. Welcome. Where are we going? It's a secret for now. I'll tell you. It's not anything major. But my plans for a members only music stream kind of fell through at the last kind of moment, but we're still gonna have a great stream. I promise you guys. We're gonna do the normal Colfax run with a twist. Hat is closed at ICP. No, it is a what you call it? What's that movie? Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Because I got the matching shirt on. You guys never really get to see my shirts because I got the vest on. But I usually match. If you want to know what shirt I'm wearing, usually it matches the hat. So, what's up, Chris on the drums? Nice to have you here. I cannot read your comments, but I will in a minute. All right, let me turn this around. Oh, shit. You guys are going to have to forgive me. They messed with the... what you call it, the whole setup, the whole rig that I got here. We're on Colfax right now. You guys may be familiar with this. I'm in the shark. Whoa! What the fuck? Holy shit, did you guys see that? This guy's like erratic. I don't want to take this back into the shop again, but I've already dealt with some BS. We will talk about the shark in a minute. We're hopefully going to have a peaceful Colfax run up to Lakewood. So we're going to go to a special spot. And you'll see when I get there. My car's yelling at me. This guy's like going all over the place. Oh, now you put on your turn signal, dude. Holy hell. And no, your brake light is out too. Jiminy, hold on a second here. Woo! Craziness. Making Gruyere cheese, but listening. Cool. Hope you're doing all right. Glad you got back to Shark. I know. So am I. I'm really happy for that because, holy cow! I'll go through all of that in a minute. I promise you guys. But we are gonna continue on here. We will be going to a very peaceful spot. Now, obviously, if on the way there happens to be a cop watch or something going on Colfax, I can't ignore it. But I want this to be a very peaceful, chill stream, which somebody almost running into you is not chill. Not chill at all, dude. So, we'll get there when we get there. Just enjoy the ride. I will talk to you guys from time to time as we go through this little journey here. It's very hot today. It's 99 degrees according to the Shark. It feels like well over 100. That's the thing about Denver. It just feels a lot, I don't know. Just feels hotter, that's all. Sorry for the shakiness. Like I said, they mess with my rig apparently. So I gotta kind of, and I'm sorry for the, you can see the rig on the right side there. I don't know why. It just bums me out, but I will get it fixed next stream. Let's see. What do we got here? George, welcome. Pinche Becky, welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Pinche Becky and everybody in chat, welcome on in to, I didn't think I was going to be able to do, I thought they would have still had my car today, which would have made me very sad, but I would have made it up to you guys. I would have did two members only live streams the following month just to make up for it, but I'm glad that we're good. All right, we're continuing on the journey. Now, if in fact it gets a little too hot, it will shut down. Stay in the chat. I'll cool it down, and then we will continue on our journey. I promise you guys. I can't get around this bus because too many cars behind me. But I will get around this bus eventually when I have a second, like right here. You can't get me. All right, there we go. All right, tomorrow, I think tomorrow I will be doing something that I haven't done in a long time, and homeless outreach. I got an opportunity to 10 sandwiches tomorrow, hot sandwiches. They're not cold. You know, sometimes people want warm sandwiches, so I have a special opportunity tomorrow to hand out some sandwiches. So I'll be doing that. I'll probably get some water tonight too, so I can hand out water and sandwiches tomorrow. It'll go real quick, like 10 minutes, I'm guessing. We will have given all the food away, but yeah, so there we go. You know, I probably should cool y'all down a little bit because I know this phone. Hold on, you're gonna get some air conditioning. Sorry guys, I just don't want it to shut down. And the shark definitely has cooled enough. Here, so that way you guys can at least see me while I yell down. Just for us, high executives. Brandon Mitchell, welcome. Bad actors are awesome. Yeah, they are. Thank you for the beat. You're welcome. I've got members to take care of here, boss. Don't you understand? I've got members to take care of. Bear with me, guys. I'm pulling you all down, and then I'll put you back in the passing Havana and Colfax. Doesn't look like anybody is harassing the homeless today, so it's all good there. Get you guys some more coolness. How y'all doing today? No worries, Von Michelle. Thank you. KT Pita, welcome. Yeah, it's it matches my shirt. I have Killer Clown shirt. Yeah, the high executives. You guys are the high executives. I just spilled all over myself. That's all right. Nothing a napkin can. Oh, and of course, oh yeah, I do. Ah! Hang on, guys. That's gonna have to stay like that, but I got a napkin. All right. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. More cooling. More cooling. I gotta pay attention to right in here. I just want to cool you down. I don't want to have any issues. No issues today. You know, here's a fun fact for all of you guys. Sorry for the closeness, but when I first started out, I had a different Prius. I had a green Prius, and that green Prius was awesome. I called it the Green Machine. You guys may or may not have seen it. All the old school people know the Green Machine, but I used to hold my, you know, I used to use my my selfie stick, which is very similar to this one, right? And hold it the entire time I was driving. And I look back at a lot of those live streams, and they were pretty stable. Like, I was surprised. I was able to hold. I can't believe I did it. I mean, it's easier with, obviously, with an automatic vehicle, but yeah, it was interesting. You know, those were good times. I didn't have a dash cam, you know, hold up, set up, none of that. So, you know, trying to get you guys AC at the same time as I have not seen any cops yet. I do look, you know, up and down side streets as I'm going along here. But hold on a second, y'all. Let me put you back in your holder. Like I said, if it gets too hot, it's going to shut it down. Stay in chat. I'll cool it down, and then we'll be back. I just don't want it to shut down on you, and then you guys are wondering what happened and whatnot. But we'll be all right. And like I said, I do apologize for the rig being in the camera. It, you know, they kind of screwed with my setup here, so I didn't have time to test anything. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. We are chugging along on Colfax. Normal Colfax run like I normally do, but there's gonna be a twist when right before we get into Lakewood. We're gonna veer off and go to a special spot, and then I'll do a quick Q&A with you guys. We'll talk about the shark, what happened with that, you know, a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the results of the what the body shop did and stuff like that. But it looks like a completely brand new car. There's a couple of issues that I got to take up with the insurance company, but you know, other than that, I think we're looking okay. Sorry for the shakiness as well. That's another byproduct of them, you know, doing what they do. I'll try to mitigate that as much as possible. Would help if the roads in Denver were a little bit more smooth, but we're dealing with Colfax here. Oh, it went up to 100. It feels like 110 today. Thing about Denver with the hot weather, we're closer to the sun. So when it's this hot, it feels hotter, if that makes sense. Turn that down a little bit so you guys can hear a little bit better. Can't tell you guys how this is the first shark live stream since I had to give it up in the you know, give up the shark to get fixed. So extremely excited to have my car back, man. It was tough without it, trust me, guys. Like I was driving around that Malibu. Then last week I exchanged that Malibu because the check engine light came on, and I had to get another one. They gave me a Nissan Sentra, which was better than the Malibu, but not my car. I got all the bells and whistles on this car, y'all. All of them. I got the 2 moonroofs. I got the bigger display. I got the better rims. I got everything better in this car. It's got all the bells and whistles. And you know, this is probably going to be one of my last times I ever get a brand new car. So, oh shit, who gave me the Moses? Right on, buddy. Welcome on in. Nice to have you in here, bud. Appreciate you. And if I missed you, I do apologize, but nice to have you in here, buddy. Dip Me, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. We are going through the usual Colfax run, which let me turn you guys around. If it will do it. Hold on. There we go. I do apologize for the rig being in the right portion of your screen. That's a byproduct of them fucking with my shit. But I will get it fixed. I promise you guys, I will get it fixed. So we're on our way to a special spot, a spot I used to frequent. Don't want to tell you till we get there. It's really cool. It's in Denver, barely, but in Denver, Denver proper, and I'll take you there. It's very peaceful, and we're gonna talk. Well, I'll tell you guys a little bit about what's going on with the shark and what I need to get fixed and still, and show you guys the outside and everything, and stuff like that. I hope this is a peaceful stream. I don't want to run into any cop watches on the way, but I can't not stop if there's something going on. But so far so good, very peaceful. We're firmly in Denver now. Nothing was going on in Aurora. Let's hope the same for Denver, and then we'll get to our spot. How hot is it where you all are? Right now, 100 degrees in Denver. I guess we could talk about why it's so hazy. If you look in the distance, normally you could see the mountains in the distance, but it's really, really tough to make out. Even from my vantage point, it looks like just a smog has enveloped the city. And that's because there's wildfires going on in Colorado. I believe they are near Estes Park, if you guys want to look on the map. And it's causing havoc with the air. And I can tell because, man, it's kind of hard to breathe right now. I mean, we have the altitude for sure, but couple that with poor air quality, it's not very good if you have asthma or if you're older or just in general at all. It does make it quite a bit harder to breathe. So, yeah, it's kind of that situation in Denver right now. I forget where the wildfires are, but they're raging, and no real rain relief. I mean, it's been in the hundreds for the past few days, the past week actually, and that's a recipe for disaster in the mountains, in the Rocky Mountains. A lot of acres have been burned up so far, so we've got a lot of air quality issues right now. So, like I said, I'm sorry for the quality of the stream right now. I will fix it at after this. I didn't realize that they messed with my rig until I did the live, and yeah, dumb me for not testing before, right? All right, this Tesla on the left here, I have a much better car. Much better car. The Prius blow those things out of the water. The only difference, I don't think that's a dual motor. I think that's an all-electric. The all-electrics have way more miles that they can drive on electric. I can only drive about 40 miles pure electricity, and then the rest is gas. But I get really good gas mileage on this car. 45, the minimum. I can get up to 60, 65, depending on how I drive. Just pure gas, so it's pretty good. I spend about $25 a month on gas, and a little bit more for electricity, but is what it is. Southern Yankee, what's up, keeper? I was on the porch. I know, I have a habit of doing that, Chris. I don't know, man. I like things to be perfect for you all, and I had them perfect before the hail damage, but stuff just happens, and it just, you kind of get twisted sideways when stuff like that happens. I mean, I will say, driving inferior vehicles, and I'm just going to call a spade a spade. I mean, they are inferior vehicles to this one. Just kind of throws things out of whack, and then you get used to those cars, and you're like, I got to get used to this car again, but it's coming back like really, really quickly to me, really, really quickly. 82 with the cool breeze. Rub it in, Pinche Becky, rub it in. So one thing about LA and the LA area that I think I like more than anything is the weather. The weather's always almost perfect year round. Just rub it in, why don't you, Becky? Yeah, it's 100 here. 100 and feels like 105, 110, honestly. Whoa! What in the world? I don't know if you guys saw that. Sure you did. People are driving nuts today, man. I almost feel like maybe I should have waited until rush hour was over to do this live stream. No, I want you guys to see where we're going. That's a cool little spot. It's nothing super major. It's not a tourist attraction or anything. Thought about taking you guys to Red Rocks, but I want to test my capabilities out there before I take y'all out there. Been thinking a lot about Red Rocks and the significance of Red Rocks. Red Rocks is one of the few places in the world that's a naturally, acoustically perfect place for a concert. It's an amazing venue, not a lot of seating. What is going on with people? Like, just be patient, man. He'll make the turn. Holy crap, man. People are so impatient. All right. I mean, the driving portion of this, you guys are just going to have to ignore. just ignore the driving portion of this live, because I wanted it to be a very chill stream with nothing, you know, just driving and talking and relaxing, and, you know, can't see much of anything in the way of scenery, but, you know, I was hoping it was better than this, but, man, we're dealing with a lot of crazy drivers. Like this guy on the right in the Fit. Man, I'm glad he's gone. And then he takes an illegal right. You can't turn right on that with the, oh man. Whatever. People like that end up in accidents all the time, so leave it be. Just leave it be. All right, we're coming up on the Capitol. We're almost to our destination. I think we're about 10-15 minutes away, so bear with me, guys. We'll get through the muck here and then be on to where I want to take y'all. Hopefully in the shade. I'll try to find some shady place. All right. Traffic's easing up a little bit over here. I mean, stupid me going on during rush hour, right? Ogden Theater we just passed. Nice little venue for a concert. The Fillmore is also going to be on the right here. That's not a great place for a concert, but I have been to a few great concerts there. Saw Marilyn Manson there. Saw, if you can believe it, I saw Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock, and Stain there one time. I saw Taproot and Flyleaf there, and I believe Stain was there as well with them. Who else have I seen there? Marilyn Manson was probably the biggest concert I've seen there. Really good concert. He fell and hurt his ankle or leg or something, but did the rest of the concert sitting down. It was pretty amazing. Pretty cool. That McDonald's, I caught a cop there one time. Caught a cop just sitting there doing nothing. I used to nightly go down Colfax because that's when a lot of the action was on Colfax. And I caught him just doing nothing. And eventually he moved. So, you know, expose who you can expose with your camera, and you get results. I don't like to go the litigious way. Or the complaint way. I just expose. That's all. Just expose the BS. All right, we're coming up here. Capitol on the left, downtown on the right. Mint's gonna be up on the left-hand side. The municipal building is on the left. You guys have seen these before. Nothing super new. What do we got in chat? Crotch rot. If I missed anybody in chat, I do apologize. I'm driving. I can't catch all of you. You guys are Pokemon. I can't catch them all, you know. But I will give you a warm welcome if I see you in chat once we slow down or we're at our destination, which shouldn't be too long, depending on the lights. All right. Downtown Denver right there. Some court buildings and government buildings on the right. That's the municipal building straight ahead. Up on the left, behind the municipal building, is the Mint. It's one of only, I believe, four or five mints in the country. There's New Orleans, there's Philadelphia, San Francisco, and I believe Fort Knox. So there's 5 total in the United States right now, unless I'm missing something. Somebody might be able to correct me on that, but I believe there's 5 if you count. I believe it's Fort Knox, if I'm not mistaken, that can do money printing. Denver's one of them. I was in that mint a long time ago. I wish I could do a live stream from inside there, because that would be really cool to take you guys. Dip me. Let's see who. Mama Opal, welcome. Real Sassafras, welcome. Nice to have you here. Okay. Continuing on. I should probably take you guys out and cool you down, because this, yeah, I'm gonna do that, because this thing gets really hot. All right, I can feel it. It's really hot. So we'll continue on with air conditioning here. I have to shave. Give my grisliness. I'm just so ecstatic to be back in this car. You guys have no idea. Just don't want it to shut down. You guys around for just a minute. All right. Okay. On to our journey. Did I turn off my traction control? I turned off my traction control. I don't know why I did that. All right. Alan B, welcome. Nice to have you here, buddy. Beachcomber, welcome. Nice to have you here. Jonathan Mazzilli, welcome, buddy. All right. So I'm glad everybody's here. We're almost to our destination, I promise. Let me turn this around so you guys can see the scenery instead of my ugly face. We're going to a very, very chill place, and I'm glad we didn't run into anything in Denver. Super peaceful so far, so that's what it is. Very peaceful, chill stream for you all. You know, just something to kind of relax. I want the member streams to be very, very relaxed. That doesn't mean that if I don't see something, I'm not going to record it, because you guys know how I am. You know, we're going to do what we do. And I think I know the route I'm going to take to get to where we're going. So bear with. The Broncos Stadium's on the right. I believe it's still called Empower Field for now. Probably it'll be called something else, or is it Invesco? I don't even know what it's called anymore. I just call it Mile High Stadium, even though the old Mile High Stadium is long gone. But we're almost to our destination. So happy to be live again, y'all. You have no idea. It's been pretty rough. I'm a man of my word. I got you guys in members only stream today. It's not what I wanted. Next month, which starts tomorrow, I'm going to hound Conspiracy Music into doing a live stream for us. He's a very talented guitarist, and he's got friends that he wants to get on too, which I have no issue with. We'll listen to some original music, and we'll talk with Conspiracy Music for our next members only stream. So hope you guys enjoy that. We can knock down the time. But yeah, I wanted to make sure and get you guys a live stream in, so that way, you know, I fulfilled my obligation. I don't like to not fulfill my obligations, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to find a shady spot, everybody. I'm gonna show you guys the Shark, how clean and fresh and new it looks. Looks a lot better. There's still some things that need to get fixed, but you know, we're gonna go down that road when we go down that road. Okay, so normally I would continue on here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is what we need. But that's not what we're doing. We're veering off because we're going someplace different. Every time I do a Colfax run into Lakewood, we normally pass by this place and you don't even see it because it's a couple block path. But today we're going to go there. It's a lake. It's a hidden lake that normally you guys never see on my Colfax runs. And I always think about it when we pass it, and I never have taken you guys there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this lake. I'm going to talk a little bit about the lake. And we're going to do a little bit of Q&A. And I'll show you guys the Shark. I'll talk a little bit about what's going on with that. And talk about some more stuff, whatever you guys want to talk about. So I know it's not the most impressive live stream ever, but members only stream, but it's short notice what I could do for you guys. You know, I wanted to have a really cool you know, musical theme stream, but I'll nail down the date with Conspiracy Music. If you haven't said of a musician, that guy can flat out, and he's got a very unique style that is not matched. I mean, he's very humble. He's not going to tell you he's a great guitarist, but I'm here to tell you, Conspiracy Music is an awesome guitarist. I don't know why that guy isn't rich and famous. He's really good, and he's got a unique style, and I can't wait to talk to him and let you guys hear some of his music. And just a good dude all the way around, and very talented musician. So, and he's got a lot of talented friends, and hopefully some of them show up, and we can listen to some great music for about an hour. Non-copyrighted music, so if anybody wants to try to shut me down, I'm not going to be able to. All right, on the right, you know what? Let me go this way because I'm going to show you guys my old middle school. Sloan's Lake. We're at Sloan's Lake. If you want to look it up on the map, it's basically on the border of Denver and Edgewater. Let me get out of here so you guys can see. To the right is going to be my old middle school. It looks like a college or some shit. They actually filmed, I don't know if you guys remember, not the movie The Shining, but the miniseries that they did on TV. They filmed a few scenes in this middle school here. Not a high school, it's a middle school. All right, let's go find a place to chill. Show you guys some of the scenery. Oh, you can't do a U-turn here. But we used to be able to park up there. I think they blocked all that off. Let's see if we can. You can see some of the mountains, but it's real hazy. Hold on, guys. I got you in my hands. You're in good hands, and I'm not Allstate. Let's find some place to park. And that's a sharp-looking vehicle, Nissan Maxima. All right, let's continue on here. We'll find a place to park, and we will talk. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can take your boats out. I believe you can still take your boats out onto, as long as they're smaller boats, I guess. What are we doing here? They got the road blocked off. That's why we got to take a little detour. No worries. We'll take that detour. This is how I used to do my live streams. Basically, just hold the camera up with my selfie stick. I don't got it on the selfie stick, but it's what I used to do. Okay, here we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, kind of open ups here. Anyways, all right, let's go in here. Oh shit, can't go there. Huh. They used to have it, yeah, no shade, guys. No shade. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk out. I'll show you guys the lake. And I'll show you the shark and all that, too. Let me get my... I'm going to put you guys down. Let me get some air conditioning on you guys. And then we will commence the true live stream. Okay. First things first, let me show you guys the shark, the condition that it's in. And then maybe we'll go take a seat if that bench isn't too hot. Looking a lot better, isn't it? A lot better. Let me show you the bumper. The bumper right here. There's a little bit of scratching in here that they still need to fix. Stuff on the right I already knew about. But there was one more little chip. I'll show you guys. But looking sharp, isn't it? Looking real sharp. Right here. Right where my finger is. There's a little divot there that they didn't fix. Which I definitely pointed out to them. But not looking too bad, huh? The Shining, yeah. Starts cloudy, then blistering sun, then rainy, sunny again, yeah. I mean, if you don't like the weather in Denver, it's kind of the same thing. All right, let's go look at the lake here. Then we'll have a little talk. I don't want to get all wet from the fucking sprinklers. But all right, this is Sloan's Lake, y'all. Very peaceful place. Now we can go on the other side too, and there's places to park over there and stuff, and really nice. But so let me kind of give you guys a real brief history of my experience with Sloan's Lake. Oh, this is wow. They got water just going right straight into the lake. How stupid is that? Now, right straight across where all those buildings are, right there used to be a hospital. And that hospital was St. Anthony's Central. And my mom, many decades ago, was a nurse at that hospital. They used to have an insane ward, which she worked at in that hospital. They used to have a morgue there, obviously. So all kinds of stuff in that hospital. It's since been torn down, and they put up those buildings. I think they're all apartment buildings now. But there was a woman that was walking around this lake at one point that got. So my mom was always kind of freaked out about that, you know. But all right, let's sit down and have a little convo. I would go over there, but the sprinklers are alive and kicking over there, and I'm definitely going to stay in the shade. So let me sit down and we'll talk a little bit. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. Mesmerizing to walk around there, drive through the area. It's really nice. It's a nice, serene place. Now there's a little mini island there. I always wanted to just, I mean, they don't allow swimming here, but I always wanted to like swim over to that. Here, I'll show you guys. Right there, there's a little like mini island there, and I kind of wanted to jump in there and go over there and chill for a day, you know. So close, yet so far away. But this place is really serene, you know. Like it's a really nice. If you're ever in Denver and you want a nice park to hang out at, I mean, you can see all the way on the other side there. There's places on that side all the way around. It's a huge lake. I think it's 3 miles to walk around this entire lake. It's kind of a hidden gem in Denver. So I highly suggest you check it out, just to rest and relax. So that being said, what do you guys think? Yeah, they do take like little boats over here. They have like an Asian festival here every year. I think that's coming up, where you make your own dragon boats and you paddle them in this water to, I don't know, get prizes and stuff. And they have vendors and stuff like that. It's really neat. It's a nice little park. Ooh, there's a swan over there, or a pelican or some shit. Look. We see you. Yeah, I saw it in the distance there. I wanted to get that for you guys. Yep, nice to have you here, everybody. Okay, so let's talk. What do you guys have for me? You guys have any questions for me about the shark at all? I still got to get a couple of things fixed that they missed. I have to fight with the insurance company about it, because the collision center, you know, it's like they're only authorized to fix it what they're authorized to fix. Does anybody have any guesses on how much it costs to fix my car, the Shark, money wise, American dollars? Anybody got any guesses? Becky, you're almost on the money. Over $8,000, almost $9,000 to fix that car, and it's not done yet. Not done. Still got a couple of little minor things to fix. So it'll be well over 9,000 when it's fixed. Good guess, Becky. That was a good guess. I'm really happy. Yeah, it was 7,000 is a good guess too, Jonathan. You know how much? Can anybody guess how much the insurance company wanted to give me? That's another question to ask. Remind us what all was done first. Okay, let's go. I'll show you guys. Let's do it. I'll show you guys. Hold on. So they replaced the hood. The hood was just absolutely just bonkers, full of hail damage, the hood. What else did they do? They didn't do anything to the front bumper because the front bumper was like, didn't really get any damage on it, which was lucky for me. The side panels had to be, one of the side panels, I don't remember which one, had to be replaced. All the side was full of like dents, so they popped those out. They had to repaint 3/4 of the car, so I'm guessing everything but the bumpers they repainted. What else here? The back, same thing. Luckily, none of the glass broke, and if you notice, I have an all glass roof, so none of the glass broke. But a little bit of damage there that I showed you, the little scratch. Stuff on the right was already there. I knew about that, but I was honest with them about that. There were dents all along here and there and on the side. So basically this whole car, like even up on this stuff here, there were dents. Like I said, the entire hood had to be replaced. So yeah, a lot of money. But looking pretty good from what I can tell. That they matched the paint. They had to, like I said, paint 3/4. They didn't paint this. I know that because of that divot there that they will at some point fix. But yeah, there was some whopper damage to this car. I think I showed you guys. But there you go. Let me get in the car and get some air conditioning. I think that's a better idea than staying out in the sun. I don't have anything to drink out there, but I do here. So, I think so, Carol on the right. But I cannot help them because this car, I know this from my previous Prius. If you jump a car, if you jump a car that's not another Toyota, then it screws up all your stuff. Ginger, welcome. Nice to have you here. It does look nice. Becky, it's still got a couple of little minor things to fix. Yeah, I totally would help him out, Carol, but I simply can't. I mean, I did that one time on the green car, and I totally messed up my electronics in my green Prius, and I don't want the same thing to happen here. So yeah, I feel bad for them, but there's other people around here. There's, it's not like they're going to be abandoned. Welcome, Carol, by the way. How much did the insurance offer you? Any guesses? Any guesses on how much the insurance gave me? Cricket, welcome. Nice to have you here. We'll be the first nation in the world to go to the poorhouse in an automobile. Hey, you're right. Let's see. No, they didn't declare it a total loss. So you guessed 3,000. Jonathan says 400. Portable jumper. I should carry one. George Daly. I need to buy one. I will buy one and keep one in here. That's a great idea. It's a great idea. Um, I hope he doesn't ask me because I can't. I just simply can't. I can't do it. George Daly, you're on the money, buddy. Actually, it was like something like 2,600 and change, but they took out the deductible and they directly deposited um, 1,600 and change in there. So you were spot on. I didn't spend that money because I obviously wanted to get my vehicle fixed, right? So I should, Ginger, I should put that on my wish list. Um, yeah, George Daly, you're right on the money, dude. Um, no worries, Nameless. It's all good in the hood. We're just sitting here BSing. Yeah, you said 3K. Almost, Becky. That's a great answer. I mean, technically 2,600. You weren't too far off, minus the $1,000 deductible. But yeah, so I kept that money in there, and I knew I was going to get the car fixed. I wasn't going to drive it around looking like it was, you know. I mean, no way. Yeah, they offered me. I mean, it would have been one thing to offer me like $9,000. Here's $9,000. Then I would have had to think twice. I mean, there was nothing mechanically wrong with it, you know. And 9,000 a lot of money, and not life-changing money for me, but definitely could help me with a lot of things, you know. But I wasn't gonna just take $1,600. No way. Got to get it fixed for that price, right? So took it to the body shop, and sure enough, they're like, "That's nowhere near enough money to fix this car." So that's where we are. Like I said, I still got that minor little ding up front, but that minor ding could result in, you know, corrosion on the metal and all kinds of stuff. So that's definitely got to be fixed. And the scratches on the bumper, they need to be fixed too. And I'm going to fight for that. I have to fight the insurance company on that, but you know, I'm willing to do it. PT tried to get me on a treadmill with vertigo today. I said no. Yeah, no thank you. Nunya, what's up? Nice to have you in here. So yeah, that's the status of the Shark. Not a big deal, you know, we're good. Just got some things to take care of, you know, just the minor scratches on the bumper. It's not rubber, it's like a plastic bumper. So I don't need. You never know. They tend to make things a big deal. So that needs to get fixed, and that little chip that you saw on that piece, and then it'll be complete. And then I'll be made whole. I'll feel better about things, all that, you know. So I am super glad too, Nameless. I can't tell you guys, like, it's so comforting to be in your own car and not some other rental car that's been used and abused. And I mean, it was stressful. I'm not gonna lie. And then I only had a certain amount of time, like it was 30 days or $1,200, whichever comes first on the rental car, right? And luckily I have that insurance, otherwise I would have just been out without a car, you know. But I have that insurance, so I utilized it, and it I mean, so it was a total of exactly 30 days and almost 1,200. It was $1,190.95. So it ran right up against the limits, and I was sweating because I don't have a lot of money, and I after having to pay them $2,600, which I had 1,600 of it, but I had to scrimp and scrape for that extra 1,000, which I did, and I knew it was coming. But it just, you know, it's a lot of money to be spending. Plus, I had to put up the money up front, which I did not have. So I had to put that on credit. Luckily, I got that taken care of today. So, yeah, it was almost $1,200 that I had to come out of pocket for the rental car. That was another debacle in itself. you know, I mean, between getting the check engine light on the Malibu and, stuff like that. But Denver, once the weather comes in, yep, that's right, Dip Me. Insurance is a scam. F those companies. Glad you were able to get the shark back. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Chris, 100%. I mean, insurance worked out me. I've had this car just over a year. It worked out for me the first year. Now, this is going to sound crazy, but I was paying $3,000 every 6 months for full coverage on the Shark. So that's $6,000, right? Just so happens that this year it worked out because, and it hardly ever works that way for people. If you guys know, if you have a car, insurance is crazy high. Maybe not that high because you guys don't have brand new cars, maybe, but my insurance was extremely high, and I'm thankful I had it because, I mean, even if it kept in the condition that it is right now, at the very least it looks a lot better. I am concerned about that one spot up front, and I want to get that bumper fixed, but I mean, the fact that all the dents are out and it cost about almost $9,000 says to me that I made out like a bandit with this first year. Now, I know eventually they're going to get all that money back and then some, so they're not hurting for money, but it's very rare to have a consumer make out on their insurance, and I'm very thankful for that. And luckily, this is not a collision claim. This is a comp claim. So they can't raise the insurance on me, and they cannot cancel me. So, and to boot, my insurance went down $1,000 every 6 months. So now, instead of paying a little over $3,000, I'm going to be paying just a little over $2,000 every 6 months. 19-year-old totaled three cars. Believe me, I know about insurance. Yep, Ginger. You need a t-shirt that says Pinche Becky? I'd buy that shirt. Yeah, so I mean, it was just it's a lot, y'all. I mean, that's a lot of money out of pocket. Plus, I still have to pay for the monthly payment too. That never stops either. So I scraped by. I got through it, partially because of the YouTube payment that I got on the 21st. I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, I have no idea what I would have done, without that YouTube payment. It wasn't much, but it was enough to let me scrape on through. And Moses, thank you for that 20 spot, because those 20 spots add up, man, and it helps out a lot in the grand scheme of things. And plus, to boot, I had to spend a lot in gas that I'm not used to spending, right? I told you guys, I spend about $25 a month in gas, if that. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but when you're not used to paying $30 every 3 days for gas, then it's a shock to the system for sure on the rental cars. So, but we did it. We got through. We're back in action. We're able to go live again. It's all positive from here on out. Love you. Glad you're able to keep your head above the water. You rock. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. AAA wanted to charge me 2 times higher when I moved to LA from Long Beach. Heck no. Yeah. No, thank you. Not interested in that. I love you guys, man. I mean, honestly, you guys have been a tremendous help to me. I know I always have the mental health speeches at the end, because I think it's really important that somebody have somebody to go to and in a pinch, I mean, you don't always want to go to your counselor or your psychiatrist or psychologist or your friends or family for that matter, even though I consider you all my friends. So it's nice to have somebody to vent to every once in a while, and I'm the same way. I need that. I need to be able to get some stuff off of my chest. And we love Bernie more. Most likely, everybody loves Bernie, Keeper. Bernie's a big ball of love. I'm a big ball of just a big ball, I guess. But no, I missed this car. I missed you guys. I miss doing the Colfax runs. I miss doing the cop watches. I miss doing the Scientology protest. I will get back out there soon enough, doing those type of things. But my limitations limit me physically from doing a lot of protesting. I have severe back issues. I have arthritis in my back. I have some herniated disc. I have spinal stenosis. I mean, you name it. When it comes to back issues, I have it. So it's really, really hard for me to do something like chalking, like that. I do it. But you guys have seen me out there. I have to take incremental rest, like every once in a while I have to sit down and chill and not do that, because it is hard and taxing on my back. I mean, I could tell you guys what happened to my back. I mean, when I was about 12, 13 years old, I fell off of about a 13, 15 foot embankment between some bushes and a wall. And I fell straight on my back, and I knocked myself out. I must have hit like the back of my neck too. And I was in the hospital for a day or two with that. I've been in multiple car accidents. I've been in multiple workplace accidents. None of them my fault. Not one. And just over the years, my back has just given out. Like it's at its limit. I can't lift all that much. Like if I go grocery shopping, I have to take multiple trips. I used to be able to, like when I was about 20 years younger, take multiple bags of groceries inside the house, and I can't do that anymore. Stuff like that. So, I mean, those with back problems, if you don't have back problems, count your lucky stars, because it's pretty, it sucks. What's up, HCO? Nice to have you in the vicinity. 1, love yourself. 2, love the one you're with. 3, love your shark. That's right. What's up, Bluto? Nice to have you back here, buddy. Okay, hold on. What are your thoughts on Sonia Massey? People have been asking me about that, and I wanted to do a live stream, but I didn't have the capability last week on it. Here are my thoughts, Nameless. I'm glad that cop is being charged. I hope justice is served. You guys saw the video. It was egregious. It was horrible. Nobody should go through that. I don't, all this stuff I've been seeing, bootlickers. I call them bootlickers, and I shouldn't, but there's no other way to really slice it. I mean, if you're in the camp of that cop did the right thing because she was going to throw some hot water on him and scald him, my answer to you is nobody deserves to be killed for that. If he felt he was in danger, he should have left. I mean, there was some obvious mental issues going on there. She was having a mental breakdown. You leave, you call a professional in that can help her out, if you're that afraid. You don't shoot somebody in the head because you think, right? Now we're into thought crimes. You think that person is going to do something egregious to you. It doesn't work that way. It shouldn't work that way. And anybody that takes another person's life because they think they're going to do something, I don't have anything for you. How's the broom videos? Yeah, we're all getting older. Bad back, Nameless, yeah. Vertigo, wow. Definitely takes a toll on you getting older with the back injury, that's right. Back pain is one of the worst things you can experience. My uncle fell and screwed up his back, and he's never the same afterwards. Same thing, Chris. That's how I am. Let's see. What do we got here? She had only pot holders on her hands. Yeah, I mean, it's not like she even had the hot water in her hand, right? So you can't even make that argument. But I've seen people make that argument, Keeper. Like, there are bootlickers all over that will defend the cops no matter what they do, and I just don't understand it. It's like I'm gonna say this. I'm not political. I'm neither a Democrat or a Republican, but it's like the people that defend Donald Trump to no end. It's like I don't understand this. I understand your vitriol for the government because I feel the same way, but you don't have to stand behind a politician, right? You can stand behind your own principles, but the people that like, it's on both sides too. There are Democrats the same way that people will defend to no end, and I'm like, why do that? It makes zero sense to me. Like, call a spade a spade. I don't want to hear that it's locker talk to grab a woman by her genitalia. That's not how normal people talk, right? Can we be a little dirty at times when we're amongst the boys, right? Or amongst the girls? Yeah, of course, we're all human. We all, most of us have sex, and I mean, that's how we're all here, right? I mean, it's just, I mean, it to me, those are things that are really egregious. He's a convicted felon. I don't think convicted felons should run our country. Sorry, that's just me. If you want to run with the conspiracy theories that it was all Democrats that did this and that and the other, I don't want to hear that either, because, I mean, the other side could claim the same type of things. It's stupid that we have a two-party system here. It's just dumb. I think it was Ben Franklin that said the two-party system is the death of this nation. So, it's, or something to that effect. It's not the exact quote, but I think that's true. I think the fact that we don't have multiple parties in control here makes things a lot worse. I would vote for a felon. No. Both sides of the fence. Might have him ghost. Yeah, more videos like that. We could have stepped back, run out, used a taser, 100 other things. No doubt, Becky. That Massey thing is akin to what I'm dealing with K-Dot's cousin. If you guys don't know about Kylan Lewis, you guys really should pay attention, because it's just as egregious. They had a warrant which should never have been issued for Kylan Lewis' arrest in Denver. They knew he was in Aurora, so they coordinated with Aurora police, and you guys saw the results of that. Just awfulness. George Washington? Okay, yeah. I knew it was either George Washington or Ben Franklin. The intelligent troll, yeah. Limit the broom use, yeah. Nunya. No, I just think that the two-party system sucks here. I don't like it. I don't like being on the Democratic side of things. I don't like being on the Republican side of things. There are things that I like about both parties, but you can't say either one because the other party will attack you for it. I'm not even independent. And what an independent is considered here. I'm independent of independent. Cop that shot him should have not be judge, jury, and executioner, but we got Wyatt Earp. That's something interesting, Bluto. I did bring that up to the police chief. Do you guys remember the video I did with KDOT with the union leader for the police? If you notice, at the end of that video, I was watching KDOT and the chief, and I was like, you know what? I need to have a conversation, but I want to have it off camera. I should have put it on camera. But I let her have it. You can ask KDOT. I let her have it. I said, what kind of police chief are you? I said, you allowed this. This was on your watch, nobody else's, right? And that disgusting video that you did that said he had a warrant, he was a wanted fugitive and all that, making him out to look the bad guy, that's bullshit, right? Innocent until proven guilty, right? Well, your officer was judge, jury, and executioner. I said, I'm a proponent of the Second Amendment, but I don't own a gun myself, right? I don't own a gun myself. But now I'm contemplating that. So maybe I should own a gun, and maybe I should put it on my hip wherever I go, regardless of what your stupid open carry laws say or not. I don't want to do that. I don't want to carry a gun. I don't want to hurt somebody. I don't want to. I'm a pacifist. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Why do you think I'm on the streets protecting the people of Denver and Aurora every single day of my life? Every day I'm out there. I really like these member chats because it feels safe to interact. I've been pretty broadly attacked in chats and don't even comment anymore because everyone thinks I'm Gen Wild. Ginger, I'm so sorry. I know what you guys are experiencing, and it's just, it's so much nonsense. I think people think KT PETA is Ellie. It's not true. They're separate people, right? Separate people. I thought you were hooking, to be honest. Oh man. Um, yeah. So the Kylan Lewis situation is very similar to the Massey situation. He wasn't shot in the head. He was shot in his gut, and he lasted for about a week. So the silver lining, I guess, is that it's not a silver lining. This will sound really, really bad, but in the Massey case, at least it was instant, you know. But that guy needs to go to jail for the rest of his life, just like Officer Michael Deek in Denver, or I'm sorry, Aurora. He needs to go to jail for the rest of his life too, because he was, as Bluto put it, judge, jury, and executioner for Kylan Lewis. Now, come to find out, there might be some shenanigans with the warrant itself. Can't tell you guys too much about that, but stay tuned on news on that, because there's some shenanigans going on with that warrant. Pacifist or not, at the end of the day, you have to protect your family and the ones you love. That's why I will always be pro. I am too, Chris. I'm pro Second Amendment, but I just don't carry a gun because I don't think I could bring myself to pull that trigger no matter what. I know that sounds weird, Chris, but I just don't think I could do it. You know, I don't ever want to be in that position. You know, I think we're all civil enough, for the most part. I know that there are some bad people out there, but I think that we're all civil enough to not do that. You know, but that was my point to the chief. I mean, I think I told her, I was like, you know, maybe going back to the Old West days might be the way to go. You know, as long as I have a gun on my hip, then I'm on equal playing grounds with your police officers. So if they decide to pull any of those stupid shenanigans with me, maybe I have a right to fight back, right? Because we do have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the United States, right? Isn't that how it goes? And she just kind of hung her head. She goes, you know, it was like shaking her head like she didn't want that. I was like, I don't want that either. I don't want that. I don't want to walk around with a gun on my hip, a 350. The only gun I would get, by the way, would be a 357 because it's cool as fuck. But, and I'm a good shot too. You can take me to the gun range and I'll shoot with the best of them, you know. But I don't even want to kill an animal with a gun. You know, I don't. When I see bees and stuff, and I try to get them out of the house, I don't kill anything. Spiders, I will gather them up in a jar and I'll throw them outside. I've always been that way, no matter how big, small, whatever. If there's ants on the street, I avoid them. You know, I know they have their place in life, even though they're pests to humans. But who am I? I'm not to judge. I'm a giant to them. You know, I'm a giant demon to like, I have a problem fishing even. Like you know, I love fishing. I'll do it every once in a while, but I feel bad for the fish because from their perspective, we're just fucking giant demons trying to kill them. You know, and I get that. Can you imagine if we had giants running around in this country and you know, we could be stepped on at any time? Like it's not my nature. I don't like it. I take no pleasure in that, you know? So I can't imagine another human being, you know? Cinderella, welcome. Bernie says you're a good, well, she would know. Where is Cinderella? I don't see her in here. You like my hat, Bluto? It's Killer Clown's hat, and I have a matching shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Killer Clown shirt. You guys normally don't see my shirts because I have my vest on, but I match my, usually I'll match my hats with my shirt. If it wasn't for a gun, my neighbor's nephew would have sexually assaulted me. I was 16. The avocado tree got the bullet instead. I understand, Becky. I have no problem with with somebody utilizing their Second Amendment. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I mean, and if I hear of somebody trying to sexually assault somebody and getting killed over that, got no issues with that. You try to do something awfully horrible that could ruin a person's life, no problem. Another person trying to kill another person, no problem. You know, I mean, we have the Make My Day law here in Colorado, and if somebody enters your house and is trying any shenanigans on you, you have the right to fucking shoot them and kill them. You know? No tie. How do you think we get our food, MLH? Yeah, it's in a grocery store, but it's got to be killed. I understand that, but let me tell you my thoughts on that, Bluto. I don't want to be the one to do it, right? I'm a coward. I admit it. You know, and by the time it gets to the grocery store, it's so far removed from the initial butchering. I don't, you know, I know what happens. It's a moral dilemma with me all the time, Bluto. I agree with you 100%, which is why I'm so excited for the scientists that are figuring out ways to clone food. There's no dangers in that. I mean, clones is an exact replica of a cell, so there's no, like, you know, no concerns in my view with cloned food. Like, I want there to be one animal that's genetically perfect that they clone, and we have T-bone steaks and you know, I like it. I like all that stuff. I just can't do hamburger because it fucks up my stomach. But I'm with you, Bluto. I 100%. I'm a hypocrite. I eat meat and I understand where it comes from and all that. But when I get it at the grocery store, or at the restaurant, it's so far removed from it that I don't think in those terms, because if I do, then I do have a moral dilemma. You know, I do have those feelings and thoughts and stuff. I love animals. I love cows. I love pigs. I love dogs. I love cats. I love owls. Any animal you can think of. I'm just, you know, I'm so in awe of our animal population. You know, tigers, lions, whatever. You know, and I hate to see species go extinct. I think it's terrible. All that stuff. I'm a huge animal lover. So, but yeah, I mean, I need the protein. We all do. I mean, I know there are vegans and vegetarians. I tried, but I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I'm a hypocrite when it comes to that. But I just, for me, it's so far removed. When I see it, I don't even associate it that way. But when I do have problems. So I you know, I understand what you're saying. I don't trust the government to feed me Soylent Green. Yeah, no Soylent Green. No clone food. It's the same exact thing. Clone Bernie, maybe. I don't want any turn generated. I know what you guys are saying. Bullet is more expensive than the chicken. Yeah, that's true. But you know, these are just moral dilemmas and ethical dilemmas that people have to struggle with themselves. Like that's how I am. But like I said, I'm not going to turn down a really good steak or you know, something like that. Like I am a hypocrite when it comes to that. But you know, but if I do think about it, it makes me sick, and I don't like thinking about it. And like I said, this is coming from a guy who I can't even bring myself to kill an ant or a spider or anything. I love spiders. Like I'll put one in a cup, no problem, throw them outside. And I mean, you got to think, these little creatures, right? These little creatures are so afraid of you. You are so much bigger than they are. You know, it's like, who am I to squish them? I'm not. I'm nobody. I've been hungry before. I reserve the right to decide on clone food. We ate squirrel when I was young. If you're hungry, you absolutely. I agree with you 100%, Cinderella. I'm not, you know, not saying that. But from my perspective, I would rather. I'll take, as long as it tastes the same and looks the same and acts the same through your system, I'm all for it, you know. Haven't eaten meat since 1994. Ham it up. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Thought of eating animal flesh makes my skin crawl. I see. If I think about it, it will ham it up. I'm not gonna lie. I would prefer not to, but I do like the taste of it. I'm not going to lie. Chicken is my favorite. Man, I'm a terror of chickens. Uh, they are cloned. If someone puts meat on my plate has bones in it, makes me sick. Yeah, I see. I mean, and here's another thing that's going to be blasphemous to all you steak lovers out there. My steak has to be medium well to well. I cannot do any type of blood. I know it makes me literally gag. Like if my steak is not at, it can be pink in the middle, but just no bloody juices running. My dad eats steaks like medium rare. Cannot do it. No meat on a squirrel. That's right. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to end it with y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It was very impromptu, but I wanted to get it in. I hadn't done a member stream all month, and I hope you guys enjoy these type of chill streams. Next month, which starts tomorrow, I don't have any clue when I'm going to do it, but I'm aiming for Conspiracy Music to do a stream with me, and you guys can have a live experience. He's so cool, such a good guitarist, all around badass guitarist. He's got his own style, which is, I mean, really hard to do if you think about it. I mean, everything pretty much has been done with guitars, but Conspiracy's doing something different. And like I said, I'm so surprised that, there we go. Now we should be back. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. Your hair got longer. Do you drive with your head out the window sometimes? My hair is always been long, man. Like, it's never not been long. Well, can't say that. I've had my hair short before, but looks so much better long. You know. Hold on. 5x5, cool. Thank you, Cinderella. All right, so that's just gonna about wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys, let me know, comment after this video is done in the comments. Let me know if you like this type of thing, and what you guys would like to see for members only streams going forward. I mean, I have a few ideas. I took you guys on a really cool walk downtown. I'm gonna do more of that. I want to take you guys to Red Rocks. Eventually I want to take you up to these mountains here. I haven't quite decided where. I got to make sure I got signal. You know, let me know what you guys want, but after this video is done. But thank you, Nameless. Appreciate it. Would be nice to have hair. Stop shaving your balls, Keeper. All right, guys. That's going to about wrap it up. I appreciate you guys so much. We went over today, but I felt it necessary. And I wanted to take you to a really cool, chill spot. One more quick look at it. Lake on the left there wraps around over there. You can see the haze in the background, the mountains there. But yeah, it's crazy. The air quality is not good. We're something shifty, slutty? Slutty me? No. Okay. That's about it, guys. I don't have anything else for you guys today. I will see you guys on the next episode. I'm going to take tomorrow off. My normal day off is Thursdays anyways, so I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. I'm going to take tomorrow off. Friday, don't got anything. RP Grinders on Friday. Saturday, regular comment show. I do have another announcement here for you guys on Saturday. Instead of the music show that I was doing, I'll be doing a talk show called Let's Talk. You guys heard it here first. I'm going to have a call-in number for anybody to call in one at a time. And then we'll just discuss the week that was, anything in the news. Maybe it's politics, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like this Massey thing. I think that'll be a topic of discussion this Saturday. Yeah, we'll do that on Saturday nights instead of the music stream. I'll try to make it entertaining for you as much as I can. And And we'll have as much fun as we can on Saturday nights, without music, obviously, because of obvious reasons. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I plan on doing many, many more. And I can't thank you guys enough for being members. Thank you so much. If you're listening on the archives and you're not a member, please consider it. It's only $3 a month. I made that a conscious decision. I only end up with about half of that after YouTube takes their portion. So $1.50 a month. $3 a month is less than a cup of coffee. So if you have a gifted membership right now, please consider renewing when your time is up. Like I said, it's less than a cup of coffee. If you can't, don't worry about that. You can help in other ways, liking the video, sharing, all that stuff, commenting, etc. Talking to your friends and family. Maybe there's someone that would be interested in my content. And if you can't afford it, don't feel bad. I'm not going to hold anything back from non-members. The members get the benefit one time a month of having a live stream dedicated to them, but the after experience, anybody will be able to go back and look at the videos and comment and whatever. So it's a benefit for everybody. I try to do these cool, chill streams so there's no stress, no anxiety. I know that there are people with anxiety and depression out there, and I want to avoid as much as that as possible on these members only streams, at least. So again, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being a member. If you're not a member, please consider joining. And then beyond that, we're going to continue doing what we do. And I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're a member or non-member. The members, I'm going to try to think of really cool streams for you guys to do. Hopefully not long-winded ones like this one, but I hope you guys enjoy my content, and let me know if there's something that upsets you. You can email me, mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. Maybe I can give you more context, or we can hash it out that way. I don't want there to be anybody that feels bad about being in my streams. Ginger, I hear what you're saying. In my streams, Ginger, whether it's a member stream or a non-member stream, you will not be harassed. One of my 3 rules is no homophobia, no racism, and definitely no harassing another subscriber. I won't have that on my chat. So you can rest assured that if you're in my streams, you will be taken care of. My mods know exactly what to do, and if it's continuing, I personally will take care of it. And if it's too much, I understand why you leave, but make sure you leave me an email. Let me know what happened. I'll go back and I'll look, and I'll find out if there's anything to be done, and I will take care of it. So there's no worries there. So you guys have a good rest of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys on the next episode for sure. That hair, yeah. What else we got? Sloppy seconds. Bernie, yeah, Bernie's awesome. All right, everybody, take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next one.